it's Diana. Welcome back. Today I want to go ahead and talk to you guys. I'm going to go ahead and do three books in one because two of them are kind of like novellas. So this is a significant series written by Shelly. I guess book 3.5 is titled Reverence, and that's just basically Caleb's lost chapters. So there's a chapter from each of the previous books ahead, and they all come from Caleb's point of view. So I think that's a really great idea because a lot of people like to read what the other person thought in the story, how they went through this, how they dealt with the problems, the difficulties like that. So that's really great. Just a little extra in there for us, I guess. So that was book 3.5, Reverence is what that one is titled. The next book is actually book 4, and it is titled Independence. So this one is starting off where the other one left off. They're leaving London, and they're all reeling from the realizations, the revelations that they came across in London. I'll go ahead and recap what happened. Her finding out that Haddock Watson is her dad, so that's a surprise that she's related to the Watsons. Rodney was killed, the person who actually rescued her from the Watsons in the beginning. He was killed in that last book as well. Bish and Jen imprint, her dad and Fiona imprint. And in this story, it starts off with Beck, her best friend, and her boyfriend Ralph. They're actually in a car accident and they're pronounced dead. Of course, she's distraught, you know what I mean? She's really upset about this, and she cannot believe that her best friend is dead. Turns out that she goes to visit Beck's mom, and she touches her car, and she gets a vision that they're not dead. So her and Caleb go on this mission to try and find them and rescue them because they know that the Watsons actually had something to do with this. Of course, the Watsons, even though they're human now, they're not going to let them rest and be happy because they're just evil, I guess. You know what I mean? So that's the whole beginning of this story. They're dealing with the realizations. They're trying to make everything work. And deal with all that. So in this book, it's also great because they get married. Everybody who imprinted, they actually have their ceremony, and they all have it together. So that's a nice little surprise. Basically, this whole story is just trying to find the Watsons, you know what I mean? Try and stay safe from them and keep them from hurting them, you know what I mean? So the epilogue is really... It's really interesting because I guess this book was supposed to be the final in the series. So they fast forward 2.5 years, you find out what happened 2.5 years in the future, and then it goes more into the future, and it goes 5 years into the future. So it kind of basically closes it all out. But of course, these books are so great, she didn't want to end it there. And there's definitely more in the series. So that was Independence. And the last book I want to talk about in this one is book 5. Or 4.5, I think it probably is. It's titled Consequences, and it is a novella. It's just a short little sneak peek into the next book in this series, Undeniably Chosen. So this one is basically starting off with Caleb and Maggie's children. Their daughter Ava it starts off where she's 15 years old, and she's dreaming about imprinting and all of this, and something happens and she imprints with the most unlikely person, and it's kind of a surprise, you know what I mean? She runs to her dad to let him know what happened, and that's where it ends. So basically leaves you wanting more, and you can't wait to read the next one. So I haven't read that one yet, but I'm definitely going to, and I will certainly make a video to let you guys know about that one because I really like these ones. These are some of my favorite books. The Significant series written by Shelly. Definitely check them out. And until next time, enjoy the adventure.